Indianapolis Colts.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
32-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
3rd and short yardage, Rivers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Christian Jones, the one who picked it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
At the 42-yard
They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. Not much there, maybe a couple, as he's taken down at the 40.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Stafford will try and set up the screen to Swift.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
To kick off for Detroit.
touchdown. Out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. A good throw here finding Pascal. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Quick throw here to Hilton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
To number 13.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And the Lions have recovered. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of the quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Following the penalty, it's Peterson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
2nd down and goal. Stafford escaping the pressure right. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And if you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. And as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space. So you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room in order to do that. That one didn't work.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And another timeout taken by the Colts. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. A field goal would make it a two-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They snap it to Stafford. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Kickoff for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Return on this one is a fair catch, a signal for and take it.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. It's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Rivers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Jack Doyle.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
1st down, Colts.
1st down, Rivers. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Fumble on the play.
They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
It's a gain of 3.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
1st down, Indianapolis.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. He completes this one to Mack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Marlon Mack. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
A man coming off back-to-back 2,000-yard seasons. Here's Jonathan Taylor with it.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game.
Makes the score
extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Peterson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Again, it's Stafford. And they'll find Gallagher. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 36. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
This is Lawton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Nick Bawden, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Lions 21. Colts.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And the Colts.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Rivers on 1st down.
They'll get that one to Taylor complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
1st down, Indianapolis.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Rivers is going to fake the give to Taylor and set up to throw it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 6.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
The give to Peterson out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Peterson.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Stafford now to throw. And that's complete to Jesse James. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And he will be brought down at about the the 6-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Lions 28, Colts 7.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He was looking for Jack Doyle, the Pro Bowl tight end.
And it'll bring up third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So that one will be accepted.
Rivers and the Colts going to come up 1st and 10
at the 34.
He'll throw from the gun.
Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And that's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first.
And a throw for Pittman is intercepted.
Christian Jones, the one who picked it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
7. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Operating from the gun. Rivers. Now on hit. Rivers lost the football. And I think the offense is going to keep possession. Yes, they are. But they're backed up now at their own 2-yard line.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
Now Rivers. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Again, Peterson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Knocked away and incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Number 28, Jonathan.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
To Michael Pittman.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
Prater to kick off for Detroit.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Christian Jones, the one who picked him. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
After the interception, here's Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath. Work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. To throw again. Stafford looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. And trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. Now they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
1st down, Colts.
Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. A 1st down throw here for Rivers. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Rivers throw complete to Doyle is tied in. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means
Rivers lost the football. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were, and so possession will remain with Indy.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
On third down, Rivers. Trey Flowers, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They start the drive with Peterson. Peterson a first down and more. Touchdown, Detroit. Adrian Peterson, 82 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Jack Doyle.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
A good throw here, finding Pascal. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Indianapolis.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. And that is incomplete.
The rookie Michael Pittman, the intended receiver that time.
But it's going to be 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
At the 41-yard line.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. Throwing deep. And this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times. They don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 9 at the 4-yard line.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Oh, a quarterback sneak on 2nd down. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
4th down.